Hello, pixel game fans! Many awesome pixel art games have been released this year. We picked the best 15 for you, and we start with Terminator 2D No Fate. Terminator 2D No Fate is a high-octane 2D pixel side-scrolling action shooter that serves as a nostalgic love letter to the 16-bit era and the iconic Terminator 2 Judgment Day film. The game shines through its incredible attention to detail, recreating legendary movie moments with crisp pixel artwork and the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring remixed versions of the original cinematic score. You aren't just running and gunning as the T-800, Sarah, or John Connor, but also engaging in multi-plane brawls, intense driving sequences, and stealth missions that deviate into original choice-based branching paths leading to multiple endings. While it leans into the tough-as-nails difficulty of classic arcade machines, its tight controls and modern polish make it a rewarding experience for fans who want to relive the grit of the 90s while exploring what-if scenarios that expand the franchise's lore. Kingdom of Night is a moody, 80s-inspired isometric action RPG that feels like a supernatural love letter to classic coming-of-age horror. Set in a neon-soaked 1987 version of Miami, Arizona, the game puts you in the shoes of a teenager named John, who must fight through a demonic invasion to rescue his neighbors and stop an ancient evil. Beyond the aesthetics, the gameplay is deeply rewarding, offering 5 distinct character classes, like the Necromancer and the Rogue, with branching skill trees and a multi-tiered loot system that makes every demon-slaying run through the town's interconnected map feel purposeful. Whether you're customizing your build or teaming up with a friend in local co-op, the game excels at blending the high stakes of cosmic horror with the grounded, nostalgic charm of a small-town adventure. Artis Impact is a visually stunning turn-based RPG that blends post-apocalyptic sci-fi with the cozy, rewarding loop of a life simulator. Playing as Akane, a sword-wielding operative accompanied by a witty AI companion named Bot, you navigate a world where humanity and machines exist in a delicate, often hostile balance. Every minor action, from turning on a faucet to cooking a meal, is brought to life with fluid, hand-drawn animations that complement its gorgeous manga-style comic panel cutscenes. Beyond the traditional combat, the game thrives in its daily life systems, allowing you to take on part-time jobs, manage shops, and decorate your home, all while the story shifts from lighthearted, absurd humor to a deeply melancholic and lore-rich narrative, making the world feel lived in and every choice you make feel like a personal stamp on Akane's journey. Little Witch in the Woods is a whimsical and heartwarming witch life simulator that feels like stepping into a cozy Studio Ghibli film. You play as Ellie, a spirited apprentice witch who ends up living in a charming, slightly overgrown forest where she must complete her training by helping the local villagers and uncovering the secrets of the woods. The game focuses on the daily life of a witch. Rather than combat, the core loop revolves around gathering quirky ingredients like squishing playful lizards or chasing forest spirits to brew magical potions in your bubbling cauldron. The game's lush pixel art and relaxing soundtrack create an incredibly soothing atmosphere, perfect for players who want to sink into a world of potion crafting, cat petting, and low-stakes exploration. Dark Deity 2 is a tactical turn-based RPG that successfully evolves the retro Fire Emblem-style formula into something uniquely its own. Set 25 years after the original, the story follows a new generation of heroes who must navigate complex political alliances and the looming Imperial threat. The game offers depths of customization, offering 45 branching classes and the wide array of experimental skills and gear that allow you to fine-tune your 20-hero roster to fit any playstyle. The game moves away from the sprawling, sometimes empty maps of its predecessor in favor of tighter, more objective-driven encounters that keep the pacing snappy and the strategy intense. The game have a rich Bond system that flesh out its likable cast, and surprisingly high-quality voice acting make it a must-play for strategy RPG fans. Beholder Conductor is a tense and atmospheric dystopian simulation that takes the series' signature surveillance gameplay and traps it aboard the Determination Bringer, a massive class-divided train. As a senior conductor, you're tasked with much more than just checking tickets. You are the eyes and ears of a totalitarian ministry, forced to spy on passengers, search their luggage for contraband, and decide whether to report dissidents or accept life-changing bribes. You must navigate the stark contrast between the squalid third-class carriages and the decadent VIP cars while managing your own survival and career progression. The game excels at creating ethical torment, forcing you to make split-second moral choices that can lead to multiple endings, all while maintaining the series' iconic moody art style and a sense of dread that ensures every knock on a cabin door feels like a high-stakes gamble. Kingdoms of the Dump is a vibrant and imaginative SNES-style JRPG that turns the mundane world of garbage into a high-stakes fantasy epic set within the lands of Phil. You follow the journey of Dustin Binsley, a literal trash can knight, and a quirky cast of misfits, including a master of disguise stink bug and a laundry wizard, as they attempt to rescue a trash-picked king and thwart a toxic army. It features a tactical 3x3 grid-based combat system with timed hits reminiscent of Super Mario RPG, alongside a heavy emphasis on vertical exploration. Unlike traditional RPGs, you can jump, climb, and swap between 6 characters on the fly to use their unique field abilities to solve environmental puzzles and discover hidden secrets on a massive Mode 7-style world. The game manages to balance pun-filled humor with genuine emotional weight, all wrapped in meticulously crafted pixel art. The Drifter is a pixel art pulp thriller that revitalizes the point-and-click genre with a cinematic, break-lines-cut approach to storytelling. You play as Mick Carter, a weary drifter who returns to his hometown only to be framed for murder and caught in a deadly cycle where he relives his own death seconds before it happens. The game brought Australian grindhouse atmosphere brought to life with a brooding, dark synth score and some of the most visceral, crunchy pixel animation in recent memory. The game maintains a relentless pace with intuitive twin-stick controls and snappy, logical puzzles that prioritize investigation over trial and error. Its blend of sci-fi conspiracy, mature themes, and a stellar voice-acted performance by the protagonist makes the experience feel less like a slow-burn puzzle game and more like a high-stakes interactive thriller that keeps you on edge until the final frame. Fretless, The Wrath of Riffson is a vibrant and highly imaginative guitar PG that seamlessly harmonizes turn-based deck building with rhythm-action combat. You play as a humble musician navigating a whimsically off-tuned world to take down a corrupt record executive who traps artists in soul-binding contracts. The environment itself is an instrument, where bellflowers chime and waves hum in tempo, while the combat transforms traditional moves into collectible riffs you slot into your deck to create powerful, beat-synced solos. Whether you're shredding on an 8-string guitar, laying down heavy lines with a bass, or experimenting with actual guitar pedals to gain passive buffs, the gameplay feels incredibly tactile and rewarding, especially when you unleash crescendo ultimate attacks that shift the screen into a high-octane Guitar Hero-style rhythm minigame. Keep Driving is a masterfully chill management RPG that captures the pure, nostalgic essence of a cross-country road trip in the early 2000s. Instead of battling monsters, you're navigating the mundane but high-stakes combat of life on the road, facing off against turn-based hazards like slow-moving tractors, endless potholes, and wandering sheep using a clever system of skills and glove box items. The game truly excels in its atmosphere, pairing gorgeous, sweeping sweeping pixel art landscapes with a curated soundtrack of Swedish indie pop that perfectly matches the window-down vibe. What makes it so addictive is the constant balancing act of managing your fuel, money, and energy while picking up a cast of quirky hitchhikers who act as your RPG party, each bringing their own unique abilities and personal stories to your cramped sedan. Whisper of the House is a cozy, isometric organization sim that takes the tactile satisfaction of unpacking and expands it into an entire town full of mystery and charm. As a professional housekeeper in the peculiar Whisper Town, you help residents move, tidy cluttered shops, and restore order to beautifully detailed pixel art spaces. The core loop of arranging furniture and cleaning is incredibly soothing. The town is filled with unsettling secrets, like ghosts lingering at the edge of your vision, glitched objects that hint at a deeper conspiracy, and the mysterious holographic counter above the local museum that ticks down with every task you finish. The gameplay offers a refreshing level of freedom, allowing you to roam the town, rummage through dumpsters for hidden treasures, and unlock over 1,800 items through a clever in-game voucher system to decorate your own dream home. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a blistering return to the series' 2D roots that masterfully bridges the gap between the punishing 8-bit era and the fluid intensity of modern hack-and-slash games. Set during the events of the original 1988 trilogy, the game introduces Kenji Mozu and the Kunoichi Kumori, two ninjas whose souls are fused, allowing you to seamlessly swap between Kenji's precision katana strikes and Kumori's ranged demonic abilities. The game offers a momentum-first design, anchored by the guillotine boost, a mechanic that lets you pogo off enemies and projectiles to stay airborne, and the color-coded hypercharge system that rewards you with devastating one-hit kills for matching the right character to the right foe. It manages to feel like a high-speed rhythmic dance that is incredibly easy to pick up but demands absolute mastery for those chasing the elusive S-rank. Dolok Town is a uniquely charming 2D side-scrolling farming simulator that masterfully blends the relaxing loop of Stardew Valley with a gritty, Traft-punk post-apocalyptic survival edge. Unlike traditional top-down sims, the game utilizes its verticality to let you build sprawling, multi-layered farms on platforms, turning the act of managing your homestead into a creative architectural puzzle. The game successfully integrates its wasteland setting into the core mechanics. Because the soil is tainted, you must grow crops in specialized planter boxes, while shielding them from hazardous acid rain and sudden lightning strikes. The gameplay is further enriched by a deep tech tree that allows for advanced automation and a customizable, gun-equipped combat drone that protects you as you explore abandoned ruins for secret relics. Back to the Dawn is a gripping and highly detailed prison break RPG that casts you as Thomas, a framed Fox journalist, or Bob, an undercover agent. The game excels through its deep simulation of prison life, where every second on the clock matters. You must balance a strict daily routine of roll calls and laundry shifts with secretive activities like crafting shivs, digging tunnels, or building reputation with rival animal gangs. The game offering dozens of unique ways to escape, from inciting a full-scale riot to mastering the art of social manipulation to talk your way out, all while managing a complex system of RPG attributes and breakout skills that define your playstyle. With its atmospheric pixel art and a branching narrative full of political conspiracy, it turns the stressful reality of incarceration into a rewarding tactical puzzle where your wits are just as important as your stamina. Deltarune is a brilliant, episodic RPG set in a parallel universe to the legendary Undertale, following a quiet human named Chris and their delinquent classmate Susie as they fall into a mysterious, dark world and discover they are destined heroes. The The game masterfully evolves the turn-based combat of its predecessor into a more dynamic, party-based system, blending traditional RPG strategy with intense bullet-hell dodging, where you can graze incoming attacks to build tension for powerful spells. Between the colorful cast of misfits, the ability to recruit enemies through peaceful acts, and the hauntingly beautiful pixel art that brings its surreal worlds to life, the game creates a deeply immersive experience that rewards exploration and challenges the very idea of choice in a video game. Before we finish the video, we have several honorable mentions for you.
Loading zombies.
Why are they levitating?
Oh, there's a code on the wall. I thought it was 6.
No, it was a 6. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. 5.
I'll reset.
You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed.
Do you agree with our list? If you have a favorite game from the list or outside the list, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.